Okay, so I'm changed. It's what time now? It's 2:32. I'm gonna set off in a little bit. I'm not meeting Andy until 4:15 though. But I'm gonna set off at like 3ish, just because I'm on a nice little walk. It takes like an hour to go out for like an hour or so walking. Whilst I'm with this, I've got deodorant in my bag as well. Um, yeah, because I think like, do I go out walking beforehand, or do I just set off at like 3 anyway and then just do that? Um, and then I get there for like 4 o'clock, and then like just rest for a little bit. Because then if I walk for like an hour or so, then I can do the 3.1 miles. Um, I can only presume though I'll be doing the meeting, and then there's one of two options that I'll be finishing. What was it? I'll have the meeting, cover will all be sorted, and then I'll be home. Or alternatively, I'll be finishing at 9:45, possibly. Yeah. And if the thing is, if I'm still on the still in, if this still goes on as an investigation, will I be in work tomorrow then? I'm not sure. So it's 2:50. Turn off now because I want to get some fresh air before I go in. Yeah. So my mileage is going, which is good. Um, so yeah, I don't quite know how it's gonna go because I could be. It could go further into investigation, and I guess from that situation, then would they want me in work or would they not want me in work? I've still got what my schedule would be for this week, but as I'm not doing the exact shift I'm supposed to be doing today, and according to the schedule, it would say I'd start at 3. Well, it's 5 to now, so that ain't happening. And thing is, if I've got a disciplinary meeting, it would have been taken off as off today. But so it may very well be that I have my meeting, however long it takes, and then work until 9:45, maybe. If it's only starting at 5, for example, if this is how long it takes, then I'm only there from 5:17 to 21:45. 17 and 21 is 4. It's 4 hours 45 minutes. So in fairness, not a long shift though. Just do 4 hours 45 minutes. It's not long. It could even be further into 5 o'clock as well. That's the thing. So again, I don't know about today, tomorrow. Don't know. Really don't know. But I'm glad. One thing for sure, I'm glad I got this cut because it looked scuffy as hell, and it makes my. I didn't realise, but it makes my forehead look really big. And staff are going to see me today and they'll be like, Jamie, you've not been in for quite a while. How come? So I've just been at home. Been at home, that's all. And that's truthful, that's being honest, and that's correct. Because I've had annual leave. But it just so happens to be that my annual leave is just the same as being suspended. Also, for some stupid reason, if they take it to disciplinary, then I'm not exactly going to say on the spot that I'm going to resign. I'll write the letter, hand it in, and then do it that way. My resignation letter. And then they'll actually think twice about actually throwing false allegations at staff that never happen. I'm not saying that's happened, because that could happen, because I need to have a meeting first. So they'd be pretty dumb in doing that if it gets to that point. Hopefully it doesn't. So I've done 1.6 miles. I'm going to aim for the 5k, because yes, this morning I was like, oh yeah, it's just multiple walks that will make up the 5k, but it's not worded right. It should be a one activity that takes 5k. So a one activity that's basically a 5k. So what I'm going to do is walk along the canal a little bit, like this, into Copley. Well, there's the first, right, so there's the first bridge. I'm going to go past that, go to the next one, go to the next bridge, then walk back that way into Salter Hebble, and then make my way back that way. And then when I go that way, then go back that way, I'll see how many mileage I'm at. Well, how much mileage I've done anyway. And then I might be able to walk along Hebble Trail, you see. Which will be a nice thing to do. I don't expect them to think that I don't expect them to be getting me to do a shift. It's kind of pointless, because it's like, oh, you're doing a 4-hour shift. Like, if I do this meeting and how long it takes, then it's kind of silly, because then I finish at 8:45, 10:15 even, 10:15. So it's kind of silly to like do a shift that's like 4-ish hours long, because I've got to have, bear in mind, you've got to have a break as well, like that 45-minute break. So you could basically be in for work and then just not even be in at all that long, and it's like, right Jamie, you're in a break now. So it's kind of silly, considering a few times I've actually gone into a shift and worked like 4 to 5 hours anyway before I've even had a break. I don't think they'll ask me to work today, because someone will have actually took cover for the 3 o'clock starter. Well, they did have a week to look at the schedule and work out that I was on in a meeting, and I was saying like, oh, I should actually go in for 3. I said, well, no, Jamie, you've been suspended until this meeting, so you can't tell me off. They can't tell me off. There is 1, 2, 3, 4 colourful looking bikers coming the opposite way. I'm not far off the bridge. It's like go up and then turn back again. So the bikers were part of Dewsbury Loggers. I'm on the canal now, and I'm like, yeah, I'd rather be here than Dewsbury, definitely. I've had so much support from family and saying like, I'll be fine, and if it comes to the worst, then it does, then it's not your fault then, Jamie, because you've done nothing wrong. They want to get rid of you for something you never did. And I tell you something, I'll tell you right now, if they want to put me onto disciplinary and do all this nonsense shit that's not necessary, then I will be making a YouTube video talking about this issue properly, not a 20-minute video just randomly talking crap. I will actually talk about it, and I'm like, oh yeah, do you know, is the staff actually going to suspend people for actually doing nothing? Or you've done nothing but we're going to sack you? Now if it's financial business, if it's used as financial cuts, then yeah, I get it. But if it's just because you've done nothing wrong, then it's not good. It's not good at all. Well, I've just had a bit of insight to this meeting, and one of my colleagues, who's actually just given the mobile number to me now because they want to know how it's gone afterwards, has said, you won't be sacked. You won't get sacked, Jamie, I promise you. You will not get sacked. You might get a warning, but yeah, what happened? So that couple that were basically being it with me on that day, I was just literally wrong place, wrong time. One of the staff managers I've mentioned a lot in my notes went back to them, and they were basically out for blood. Basically, that's what they were saying. So, thank you. So it's 3:36. I've done 2.4 miles of walking. Had a little bit of an interruption delay. Jesus, it's coming. So 2.4 miles, 0.7 to go. I should be able to do it. So I'm going up a Bankhouse Lane. I've only ever walked this way the once when I had my like, not his interview as such, but like to drop a CV off at Crossley Heath, which was one of the most popular videos on the internet. Well, not the most, but amongst the most. Oh my god, I actually know where I am. Bloody, oh, hang on a minute. Oh wow, I actually know where I am. So I'm actually walking, so instead of walking on the canal that side, I'm actually walking along it from the top. And I always see that there's always like a sauna there. I'm like, I wonder where that is. Well, say no more. I know where it is. I think the last time it's easier walking along this way now. Well, one, the last time I came down the other way, it was a lot warmer, much warmer, and I was wearing my black shiny brogues, which was not easy, considering they don't have much grip, and I'm walking on loose surface. It's a lot easier now because I've got Salomon trainers on. Much easier. I'm not far off. Nearly at 3 miles. Well, there it is. I've not been there since Thursday, 6:30 in the morning, and it's now Thursday. So, oh no, it's not. It's Wednesday. Stupid me. It's Wednesday. So, it's nearly been a week since my suspension. Having had inside information just from an employee just now, I'm kind of curious now what's going to happen. And if that person that pretty much said that they just went for blood has the meeting with me, then yeah, I'm kind of curious. But I thought, because I'm going to a meeting, I thought, do you know what, I don't want to wear crew uniform. I'll wear a shirt and tie and be professional about it, rather than be not professional about it, because I want to do my best to show off for this meeting and make an impact. Also, 2.9 miles walking. So I literally only have to do 0.2 miles, and then I've done 5k for today, and having done the Lululemon 5k. And the thing is, staff can't tell me off for being here, because even though I am at Salt Hebble right now, I am not on the premises. So I would not get told off for it, because I'm on the premises. No, I'm around the area, but I'm not exactly on the premises. So I'm coming to the shade to get some fresh air. It's just nice, it's a nice breeze as well. 4 o'clock, 3.7 miles of walking. Took my coat off. It's just nice to have some air now. Go down the back. Yeah, I don't know if they go to the shop, but could do. Yeah. Then go down to there. I'm not allowed in the building, of course, because I'm suspended, but you're allowed outside. Right? So it didn't go to disciplinary. The actual evidence that I gave, my statement and version of events, the management actually believed me over the statement that the person gave. They actually gave a name of the person that gave the statement as well, so I can actually look this person up on social media. It was a bloody housing officer as well, this guy that did the email. A housing officer coming out for blood. Anyway, I'm going to read the notes when I get home, the statements, read the notes that he gave, have this and walk home. Do you know, I'm actually relieved. I'm glad it's over, because I mentioned my anxiety though. I don't think my mum would to. Oh God, actually, I want my mum to react to like that. So I'm back in tomorrow. Okay. Right. So I'm gonna meet my mum around here, then walk back into Westvale, and then I'll have easily done like 2 miles. Been quite active. My overall meeting was like an hour long. That was great. Saying it for that long.